Okay, hold on. I'm cooking. Hold on. We're gonna make this work. Alright, how janky and bad is it? I can see screen tearing. Anakin looks even more. Alright, you're gonna have to let me know how bad this looks. Is it, like, viewable? Is part of the screen cut off? Because it's cut off on my little stream preview. Is that better? This is all going to be... Oh, you know, I'm realizing now this is all going to be content matched music. Alright. Okay, controls are a bit jank for menus. Was that Ben Quadraneros? This is my favorite, man. I don't think I've ever loved anybody. Full stop. Alright. Ignore my 2 save files, both of Anakin. Alright. If there's anybody else in the chat other than Mean Bean, I'm gonna let y'all... Alright, what do we name this? I mean, Mean Bean, you can also throw in your suggestions. I need a 3-letter word. If it's ass, I'm going to turn you down. And nothing that'll get me banned. I can think of at least one thing. Nothing? Alright, we're calling this... I see, I just know you too well. Alright, we're... Lom. Alright, we're Lom now. Alright, who we picking? We picking our boy Dudbolt? No, because Dudbolt sucks. And Elon Musk scares me. I like Odie Mandrell. Who we picking, boys? We gonna play Gazgano? Gonna pick Ebendicott? Don't make me go into all of these characters' backstories, because I will. Alright, fuck y'all, we're playing Odie Mandrell. Just because... Oh, Elon Musk? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Alright, and we're doing winner takes all because I'm not gonna lose. Alright. Let's inspect our vehicle. Oh, look at him walk. That was high quality. That animation brings such joy to my perennial cortex. Elon Musk, PTO1, Engine 2, Engine 1, Cockpit. I see, that's where the... Alright, let's just start the race. Oh, wait. You want me to play Elan. You want me to pick a Lotus Elan. We don't have that unlocked. That's not in this game. I'm getting content matched so hard right now. Disney's coming with a hammer, dude. They're gonna break my
What
legs.
sang is down there? Well, I thought he was serving 4 life sentences here at Uvo 4.
I'm not on Uvo 4. That wasn't supposed to play. Oh, I didn't get the... Pistola! Oh. Oh god. Alright, my totally legit N64 that I'm playing this on is not happy. I'm not going sideways. I'm not doing it. Woo! That was close. It's the first race. It's easy. We're fine. I don't remember Elon Musk being this fast. Whoa. God, I love this game so much. Woo. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Me IRL when my car catches fire. Oh, okay. It might be getting a little close now. Wow, his cooling sucks. I'm not even sure if you can hear the music, because I didn't even realize the music started playing. I know it always plays on the last lap, that's why I know it's there. But, oh, there it is. Ooh, that was close. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Yeah. That's Elan for me. Alright. Hopefully I haven't been... Hopefully I have not been just obliterated by the con... Where it is? Hey, ah! Watto is the greatest Star Wars... I can't say that because he's a racist stereotype. But, barring the racist stereotype, he's the greatest Star Wars character to ever come out of anything past the equals. Mongaza Speedway. Okay, I should say, I have first placed every single race in this game. Except for I can't go to it because it's the like special races you only unlock from getting first place in every race in a circuit. Cause you get basically every time you finish a pod racing circuit, whether it's the amateur, the semi-pro, or the galactic, you unlock a race if you get first in every single one. If you get first, I don't think it's the galactic pod racing circuit. I think it's the semi-pro pod racing circuit. You unlock a level that is set on I can't remember what planet it is, but it is obscenely hard. I'm sure if you know what game this is, then yes, you know. It is obscenely hard. It is unrealistically hard for, like, I mean, really, this is an arcade game that was ported to N64, and so it's going to be obscenely hard once you get to like a certain point, just so it can suck all your quarters out of your pocket. Anyway, let's go fucking beat the shit out of Team Topagales on what is an even worse track, Mongaza Speedway. And we're gonna hit the junkyard real quick.
Look around! I got a lots of junk. You banna pihota, Mindy. Chat, gada no alya, mit wana no bata. Wana miti choboda.
If you also don't know this game, he doesn't shut the fuck up. Okay.
Wana miti choboda.
That's not bad.
Have you seen my chance
cube? Alright. Let's get out of here before Watto kills us. We're also gonna buy a pit droid, because these pit droids serve a purpose.
Droid, huh?
I do want your pit.
Fix your Podracer,
They do help me fix my Podracer. That is true. Okay, so pit droids in this game actually do serve a purpose. As it says here, buy more pit droids to make faster repairs through damage upgrade parts. After every race, one part is fixed. Is it? I think it's for every pit droid you have. Oh my god, he's gonna make me fucking scream. Can I talk, Watto? Okay, so for every pit droid you have, one part will get fixed on your pod racer. Oh my god. And then I think 2 parts will be damaged, or 3. I think it's 3 parts.
You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your pod racer, I think.
So you start with one pit droid. The more pit droids you have, the better, the less fucked up your pod racer gets over time. But it's random, so like you can't. All right, I'm just buying it. I'm just getting the fuck out of here. All right, Mongaza Speedway, boys. This is where boys become boys.
This is the little human boy.
I'm not playing Anakin.
Anakin
What?
Skywalker. Well, let's hope he can just finish the race.
I didn't get the boost. I don't remember how to get the boost. I think it's Stoya. I'm pretty sure it's the same as fucking Mario Kart. It's like, well, I should not have looked over at my stream capture. So over time, but as you oh, I'm dead. Alright. That was bad. Honestly, I am horribly embarrassed that happened on fucking Mongaza Speedway. But yeah, back here, 11th place. I want to humiliate you more. Okay, I should shut up and just finish the race.
It's a new lap record.
Grabvine Gateway is probably the second worst track in this, because I'm sure we're both thinking of the same spot. Hey, look who it is, Team Topagales. Get in here, motherfucker. There's one section in Grabvine Grab... Sing your little song, Watto. That one section, Grapevine Gateway, where it's like. Actually, I think Grapevine Gateway is an extended and reversed section of a map. Is there extended and reversed version of the first time you go to that planet, right? And it puts the hard section in the beginning, if I remember correctly. It's that section where you're down in the like jungle, and it's like all 90-degree turns. Yeah, that part messed me up. But I usually play this game as Anakin because Anakin's pod is realistically like the second best pod in the game. Yeah, you should absolutely play this game again. I 100% believe that there are like, it's Barunda. That's right. It is Barunda. I think getting first place on Grapevine Gateway gives you Nevaki, the guy who has a pod racer where the motors are behind the cockpit. He's got the best traction in game. I believe Nevaki is the best pod in the game, which makes sense because Grapevine Gateway in the like regular pod racing circuits is the hardest.
You'll not find a better deal anywhere,
Hey,
I think, huh?
No
What? You think you gonna beat Sebulba with that pod racer of yours? Ah! I am betting heavily on Sebulba. He always wins. Whipaniaga! Culpa da Bunky Dunko.
Culpa da Bunky's uncle, for sure.
I am betting heavily on Sebulba.
You've already
He
told me.
always wins.
It hurts my feelings every time.
They come here, they look around, they
don't buy. Why nobody buy? Hey. Abyss is, I think Abyss
You're
is...
gonna lose unless you upgrade your Podracing.
Abyss is the one I was talking about. Abyss is nigh impossible. Grapevine Gateway, I think I did first place on my first try. Abyss, I have never been able to beat. Because if you fall onto the bottom section of that track, you will not... Oh, there's Anakin.
Anakin Skywalker. Well,
but if you fall into the bottom section of that track, you will lose. There's no way out if you fall into the bottom section. There's no way back up to first. You just can't. So you have to do, you have to get a perfect run, all 3 laps on the top. It's nearly impossible, because if you fall into the bottom section, it's like, it's something stupid. It's like 3 times as long as if you stay on the top section. And the AI will almost always stay on the top. They will drop onto the bottom sometimes, but they will almost always end up top. So you will end up going from first to last. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever gotten that much height off that. I should have expected that. I did not realize he has such good, like, hover. Damn, I should have been playing Elon Musk forever ago. Not actually, I don't really like how his body handles. Very chunky. Although, that repulsor grip R300 I got, it's definitely helping. Definitely. Jesus Christ, I gotta pay attention to where I'm driving. Not a word. Alright.
It's a new lap record.
Yeah, his cooling really does suck, but... I wish that you didn't unlock my absolute. All right, I need to focus. Oh, here they come. All right, Beto, come on. Reel it in. Hey! Oh. I like that. I like that sound clip. Woo! What I wouldn't give for somebody to make a new pod racing game, or God forbid, if they made a pod racing TV show that followed and I'm not a big fan of F1's Drive to Survive. I'm an idiot. But if they did a pod racing TV show that followed different pod racers, absolutely 100% I would watch it. I'm not brave enough to go for the whole. I can go sideways. It's awkward. I mean, I'm playing on a legit N64 controller, so that's not an issue. That one. That was bad. Alright, we got it. But yeah, an N64, a Star Wars TV show following pod racers, so cool. I would absolutely watch it. I'm also, a little special and smacked my head really hard at work today and could smell colors for a bit, so. Man, I could have swore the icicles in this cavern were destructible. Like, you could hit them and break them. Woo! Barely missed it. But, unequivocally, my favorite character in all of Star Wars, all of canon, and non-canon, all of it. Mars Guo. It's Mars Guo. There's nobody better. There he is. There's our boy. Look at him. He's like a weird bird thing with a visor on. He's the pod racer that Sebulba throws the wrench out of his pod and it goes into his engine and he goes rawr, and then his pod explodes in the big show of 3D special effects. That seems really cool. He's on screen for literally 5 seconds. Favorite character. I love him. He's so good. In lore, he's kind of like a playboy. He's like a playboy big name pod racer, and specifically he's like a womanizing like they go into his lore.
You'll
In
not
fact,
find a better deal anywhere, I think, huh? They come here, they look
around, they no buy. Why nobody buy? Hey. In lore, he's. Oh damn! I was hoping he would pay me for it.
Have you
it's
seen
shit.
my chance cube? Tulpa da bunky dunko.
Control nozzle. Yeah, I'll buy that. Oh god, Elon Musk jump scare.
Chat, gada do alja, mit wana no pata. Fui paniaga.
How much are those new? Oh yeah, now we're actually walking into the store.
Welcome to Watto's shop, huh? Take a look around. I got everything you need, huh? Maybe you find what you need out back in the junkyard, huh? No, this part no good for you, huh?
This part no good for you, huh?
You'll not find a better deal anywhere, I think,
Yes, we will
huh?
do the quad.
You race
42
pretty
PCX.
good, no doubts there, huh?
That's all our money though. Dual coolant pump. I mean, yeah, I already have a coolant. No, and I can't afford that. Yeah, okay. And this is why the pit droids are useful, because the pit droids, that is a lot of top speed. When you buy shit parts out of the junkyard, just like real life, if you got a good mechanic, you buy a shit part. That's not how it works. As a mechanic, please don't bring me shit parts.
You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your Podracer, I think.
If you got a bunch of pit droids, you just buy a bunch of the fucked up shit out of the junkyard, and they just fix it. So like, I didn't buy it. Oh no, it just duplicated it. Okay. Yeah, so this control nozzle is one of the better turn upgrades, but because it's so damaged, it was really cheap. And then eventually, my pit droids will fix it. Shut the fuck up, Watto, I hate you. And they'll fix it, and then I'll have a really good part that I bought for cheap, and then I can go back in and trade that out and get money. So it's a way to play the junkyard. Also, you can see the bottom of the screen is freaking out there. My poor N64 is having a bad time. Stop talking about Anakin. I'm right here. This is very hurtful.
Just finished the race.
Words hurt. Yeah, there's something about this game that they just did such a good job with the sense of speed and the sounds. Oh god. And me slamming into a wall and them enjoying it for some reason. But yeah, this game does such a good job that, like, few other games really do this well. In fact, actually, we were talking about Burnout Paradise earlier. Burnout Paradise does this very well. All of the Burnout games do. But the sense of speed, things flying past you, and you're just absolutely rocketing along. And, like, you feel like you have some sort of weight to you. Like, I'm dead. This game does such a good job of making you feel that. Even though it runs kind of shit. Alright, even on original hardware, this game runs like shit. But, it's... why did my right engine explode? But, no, this game does a really good job of, like, selling that you are flying along in a, like, several ton vehicle doing, you know, 460 kilometers per hour. Like, you really do feel like you are just fucking flying. And then, you know, you slam into a wall and explode. And I mean, you really are kind of supposed to play this game as Anakin. Just kind of the way the game's set up. But it's totally fine playing as other characters. But Anakin's pod, I've always felt like has extra animations to it. So like, you can see how, like, as I turn Elon Mac's cockpit just kind of like rocks back and forth, more so than the engines do, because it's just kind of suspended there. It's a repulsor lift cockpit, so it sits off the ground naturally, but it's like the way it reacts to as you steer, and then just like the way that everything kind of bobs up and down with speed. Anakin's pod does it better, and I think it's really because they just put a lot of their efforts into making specifically Anakin's pod look good. Because again, you're really supposed to be playing as Anakin. Because again, this is a arcade game that was ported to N64. But just like all the little things, like the air brakes, and like as I turn, you can see the little air brakes opening up. They're all what's the word? Did I just come out of the floor? I did. That's wild. This game is also held together by Shush. But no, just everything about this game is just really fun and creative, and I like it. And I mean, look at the little air brakes opening up, and then I slam on the brakes and all of them open up, and they're tied to how much input you're giving. So like, if I only give a little bit of steering, they only open up a little bit, and you can see the other side, opposite to the direction you're turning, reacts to that input. And I don't know why. It's just, I'm not paying attention. It's just such a nice little touch, and it's really, it's one of the reasons why I really do love this game. And I legitimately will just boot this game up and play it. It's Clegg Holdfast. Okay, we didn't lose anything by not watching Clegg Holdfast pull in. But yeah, it's just Dudbolt. Like, I legitimately just boot this game up and play it. It's very fun, even though the controls do kind of suck, because it's not meant for a controller. It's meant for two separate. It's meant for the Podracer controls from Anakin's pod. Again, you're really supposed to be playing as Anakin, and so there's actually a cheat code to bind the what did I bind to Z? Oh wait, I forget the button for. I have that. Wait, there we go. There's a Jawa. There's the creepy slug bartender, who I feel like would probably kill me. There's a nightmare. There's the Coliseum. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I just legitimately will boot this game up and play it. Like, oh yeah, there's a cheat code in the game to tie the throttles for both engines separately to two joysticks, which is, again, a hangover from it being an arcade game where you had a controller. I've always wanted to try to replicate the arcade like control scheme with 2 separate joysticks, but like set them up on 2 big ass fucking like HOTAS throttles. Like that'd be pretty cool. Woo, made it. Didn't make it.
It's a new lap record.
I don't understand how that's a new lap record, but okay. Going up and over.
It's a new lap record.
Alright, I need to actually talk this lap. Oh, I'm already having a hard time. Yeah, I need to actually talk this lap just in case. I don't think I'll actually get copyright stricken for this music since it's in the game. But, you know, it's Disney now, so. It's, yeah. Now I have nothing to talk about. A man who doesn't know how to shut the fuck up doesn't have anything to talk about. I remember as a kid, I used to always do. We'll burn him. We're not burning him, but we almost do it. I used to always try and do entire races sideways. Because I just thought it was so cool how you could do that. God, I love Watto. God, I'm afraid of Fudsang. I think Juan Sandage is another Juan Sandage, Juan Sandage, whatever you want to call him. I believe his pod is also very good. Sebulba's is fairly good. Bull's Roar sucks. I just like the name Bazi Baranta and Mahonic. You can't see the face that I'm making. Alright. Probably going to finish up this tournament, this circuit, and then probably head out. Uvo 4. Love this track. Hey, yes, please do, because that would be really fun to set up both of my throttles to both of the sticks. Because when, I mean, the N64 controller only has one stick. Anyway, when you're in the game, there's really no reason to have a second stick. I think you can like look behind you, but I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, please send that to me because I would like to try it out. It'd be really fun to do a playthrough of this game with both sticks being separate throttles. Alright, oh boy. I love Uvo 4. This is probably my favorite like planet with the best tracks. Oh god. I did think about dual controllers. Alright, hold on. So, maybe on you know, maybe somebody playing this game on an emulator could map the controls so that you have 2 controllers with 4 throttle inputs. You know, I don't think it works like this, but Quadraneros has 4 engines. I guess technically Aldarbido does too. But I don't think they treat it as 4. And I don't think they treat Quadraneros as having 4 engines. But they do move like separately from each other. So they probably just like have 2 throttle controls, one for each side, and then 2 engines are probably each side is probably just 2 of the same like entity in game, and so they have the same throttle. Anyway, Uvo 4 is my favorite planet. These tracks are very good. Uvo 4 in lore is a asteroid or a moon prison. It's an entire, like, the whole thing is a prison. And Fud sang, believe it or not. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, that is. You would be able to. Okay. But you wouldn't be able to. I still don't think you'd be able to do 4. Does that mean you could have 2 people playing with dual stick controls? Because you could do 1 and 3. I don't know if 2 and 4 would work, but if it did, that'd be really cool. So you can do that split screen with 2. Dude, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, Uvo 4 is a prison planet, and the lore behind Fudsang is the track favorite on every Uvo 4 track, I believe. And the reason being that Fudsang is a criminal incarcerated at Uvo 4, and he is only let out to go to pod races. And specifically, he is supported by the prison. And the prison provides his piece of shit, I don't remember the model, pod racer. And it's kind of just falling apart. It's a piece of shit. He's in prison, so he can't really take care of it properly. But I just like that lore. I just like the lore that there's this prison that has an incarcerated pod racer who's just good at it. And so the prison was like, all right, you can go out and you can pod race, but we will kill you. All right.
Newata Nobata!
Oh boy.
Yobana Pihota Mindia, huh?
No reason to not
Yobana
buy that.
Pihota Mindia, huh?
It's better than what I have. I hardly ever use repair because you usually just blow the fuck up.
Mutananolia!
Quadrojet air brake. I also don't really brake in this game.
Ootmins.
Yeah, exactly. It's like death racing a galaxy far, far away.
Back again, huh?
I only ever really go into the shop to like see
Chat Gadanoalia, Midwananobata. Achubananaya.
like what good parts or what parts are like what tier, because I
Mind tricks gonna work
ever
on me.
really pay attention to
Only
that.
money.
It's
No,
almost worth it.
this part no good. Huh?
Oh, my injectors are shit. I need some seafoam. Alright,
You
fuck
cannot
it.
beat
We're buying some pit
Sebulba.
droids.
He
Buying 2 of
always
them.
wins.
Alright. Oh boy, look around.
The current record holder for this
track is
Anakin
Fudsang.
Skywalker.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. There he is, right next to me. Look at that piece of shit pod. It's just fucking rectangles. It's actually kind of cool. But Fudsang is a thing out of my nightmares, so I don't play it. And honestly, maybe that is why. He's mad. And he's coming for me. Because I'm dead. Alright. Is it here where you can... Ooh, it's getting crunchy, guys. Not gonna lie, it's getting crunchy. I don't know what the stream looks like. Probably just gonna have to shut up and drive. Alright, don't do that. And boost. Alright, we might start running into some problems here. Fuck you, beat up. That's what I get. Stuff a what? Alright, here comes the part where you literally can, like, not get out. Like, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Yeah, it's just, like, nothing you can do sometimes. We might really be kind of fucked here. I tried, guys. Call me Romo. Ooh. Alright, that one was on me. I could have dodged that one. Okay. Y'all want to talk some shit? Alright, y'all want to talk some shit? Alright. This is not going well. There is a possibility I may have to restart. Really should have just gone right. I really don't have problems in this game usually until typically in the semi-pro Podracing circuit. So Elon Musk's definitely keeping me on my toes on this. Did you say Jose Cuervo? Come on, really? Oh my god, he accelerates so fucking slow. Alright, yeah, I gotta restart this. I am ashamed. There we go. I got it. It's just before it hits 0. We're locked in. I'm gonna be quiet for a while. You're welcome. Okay, like, why? Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping it glitched out and it was gonna let me keep racing like that. I always forget there's a button. If you press Z, it'll let you, like, drift. And I have almost never found that button useful. There are very specific use cases where I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, we're good. We're good. Yeah, there are very specific cases where I'm like, yes, this is like something I might want to do. And I always forget that it's a thing. Like when you're in here, that's kind of useful. And I completely forgot that I could do that. Didn't mean to boost. So when I'm playing this game, I instinctually hold forward on the steering stick. And it's purely because it makes steering easier, because this game is really twitchy and that sucks. Yeah, the steering in this game is really twitchy. You make like big adjustments for little, and we like big adjustments here. You make big adjustments for small inputs. Oh. So, if you press forward on the stick, I was upside down. It makes it easier to just move the stick a little bit, in my opinion, because it gives you a little resistance to push against. And my problem is that in order to boost in this game, you have to press forward at when you're at full throttle, top speed, mostly top speed. You press forward, and then that bar on the right next to my speed. See how that glows yellow? That bar fills up, and then that dot turns yellow. And that means I'm ready to boost. And to boost, you just tap the throttle. So I think you're starting to see why it's a problem for me. Because I press and hold forward, and if I ever let go of the throttle, get back on too fast, I end up in a situation. It's not good. So yeah, a few of those deaths have just been me accidentally boosting, like when I really should not be. What was I supposed to do there? I was pressing all the way up. So when you're in these tunnels, you can control your rotation and like up, down. That's my phone. Up, down, left, right movement. So you can dodge this stuff. It sucks. That's how I keep ending up upside down. Which doesn't actually do anything, it just automatically lets you path through. And boost across the finish line. But yeah, it's there he is, Fud saying. God. He looks like he's taking a shit. Arc Bumpy Roos also scares me, because what the fuck? fuck is that? Like, what the fuck is that? Aldarbedo just looks like he'd look at you and, like, stick his tongue out of his little... Yo! It's Rhoda. What's going on, Rhoda? Hey, you and Mean Bean both have the word bean in your name. There's Nevaki. Oh God, Anakin 1, no. But yeah, Aldarbedo looks like he'd just kind of like look at you and like stick his tongue out and go blah 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 blah. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. How you been, Rhoda? What's going on, man? What's your opinion on Rhoda wheels? All right, Spice Mine Run is a good one. Yes, Mars Guo. I do not think you unlock Mars Guo here. I think you unlock Mars Guo in the Galactic Podracing circuit. But I love Mars Guo. He goes, "Rawr!" Wait. Control nozzle.
Have you seen my
All right.
chance cube?
Big brain play. I buy the shit control
You
nozzle
race
and
pretty
get
good,
$1,200
no
bucks,
doubt
and then
there,
my pit droids will fix it because I have also pit droids now. That just means that my turning will be shit for this next race.
They come here, they mess up my
The
store.
store higher. What did you call him?
They come here, they look around, they
They don't
buy.
buy. Why nobody buys? Yeah.
You banna pihota, Mindia, huh?
God wants me to pay 1,100.
They come here. How do they find
11,000,
me?
sorry.
They
I'm not
come
good
here,
at
they mess
math.
up my store. Hey! They come here. They look
They
around.
look around.
They
Why
don't
nobody
buy.
buy? Why nobody buys? Yeah.
Achubananaya!
Not gonna buy the rotary power plug.
You banna pihota, Mindia, huh? You banna pihota, Mindia, huh?
Nah, I need the coolant. I can't. Okay, he said the same thing 3 times in a row.
Outlanders, they come here.
Elon Musk finally got the joke.
They come here, they mess up my
store.
Hey!
Alright,
Back
alright.
again, huh?
Plug 2.
You race pretty good, no doubts there, huh? You banna pihota, Mindia.
I could get the plug 5. But
You race pretty good, no doubts there, huh?
I am gonna say,
You banna pihota, Mindia, huh?
does the R300 really only give that
You're gonna
much?
lose unless you upgrade your Podracer, I think.
I guess Elon Musk.
I
Pod
am a
is
bit
really not-
heavy on Sebulba. He
He
always
always wins. He very obviously doesn't, because I've been
You break it,
absolutely
you buy,
decimating. And decimating him. He got like 5th in the last race.
No, this part no good for you, huh? Have you seen my chance cube? Putananolia!
Butananolia.
Newata no bata! Achubananaya!
I can't afford that.
Tulpada bunky dunko!
Pulp butter bunky zunko.
Gunatitaki malia!
Alright.
You
I'm gonna
break it, you
stop
buy,
fucking
huh?
around. There we go. That ship scared the shit out of me as a child.
The current record holder for this track is Anakin Skywalker.
By the way, I am currently drinking and flying a Mars Guo. There he is. I do take pride in the fact that Mars Guo has one of the best pods in the game. Also, this track is kind of scary. Look at that thing over there. That looks like the thing from the beginning of Half-Life. Don't even get me started on the big old fucking, like... Oh, there it is! Yeah, that thing scared the shit out of me as a kid. I was afraid of getting caught under it, like getting run over. I must go fast. I'm dead. I was wondering what the fuck those blue lights were. We're going up. I don't think the direction matters here. You can go up or down. They're basically the same length. You can see the other track down there. It's basically the same. I think it's a little tighter if you go down. I'm just gonna take a nice leisurely drive. A leisurely driver is going.
It's a new lap record.
How's that a lap record? Damn, Elon Musk is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Kinda sucks, like, steering wise. Anakin's better. Well, Anakin, again, I keep saying Anakin's pod is better, but he's just, his pod upgrades better. It definitely scales better with the game than most other pods. Oh, it's here now. Yeah, the fact that that big-ass thing moves, like, it actually moves. Like, those wheels aren't just, like, spinning. It moves on a set track as you go around the track. And, it's just, like, slowly, like, moving forwards and backwards. That blew my brain as a child. That's one of the reasons why I was afraid of it. Like, knowing something that big comparatively when these pods are massive. And the person piloting it is so small and soft and squid. Well, as a child, I didn't realize, like, the reason pod racers are all, like, not human isn't just because, like, in the movie they tell you, oh, it's because they have better reflexes than humans. Humans don't have the reflexes to do it. No, it's that when the fucking pod crashes and explodes, these aliens' bodies can take that. Humans can't. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, I feel like they've proven that more than a few humans in the Star Wars universe really could pod race. It's a big part of it is just, you know, not fucking dying when you crash your pod. Anakin just never crashed. Well, crashed a lot, actually. But he's the Force to tell him how to crash in a way that wouldn't fucking leave his... I'm not gonna say that. This is just come to become a rant stream where I just kind of ranted about this game for several hours, but I fucking love this game. It's so good. It's shit. Like, don't get me wrong. It's, oh god, here we go. We're gonna go right this time. I usually go left though. I don't like that exit angle. That's why I always go left. I go left and right. That's exactly what I was talking about just now, or a while back. Like, what just happened? I accidentally boosted because I got on the brake and went to get on the throttle, and I didn't space out my finger off the brake with my finger on the throttle. 'Cause you could just keep your finger down, tap the brake, and it'll treat it as if you tapped the throttle. Yeah, it just kind of ends up with me fucking dying. No way, did we unlock Mars Glow? We did? I might make him an executive slide parameter. That name lives in my brain. That and Toy Dampener. Bullseye Navoir saw some fucking shit just now. Odie Mandrill has seen some shit.
Fastest pod racer in the galaxy.
Hell yeah. Except no.
Elon Musk.
Fastest amateur. Mars Glow. I don't know why it does this. It shows you the three, like, it shows you the podium finishers for the last race, not like who would have actually been first, second, and third in the thing, in the fucking tournament. Hey, there we go. Now we've got the Invitational for Ando Prime Centrum. So this is the... Yeah, it's because I got first on all of the amateur circuits races. I've gotten this. If you notice, there's 4 invitational races, but there are only 3 circuits. That's because the 4th race you unlock once you've beaten all of the base game races, so all of the amateur, semi-pro, and galactic circuit races. You unlock 1/4 final race. You don't have to beat the 3 in the Invitational. You just have to beat all of the races. You don't even have to place first in any of these, I don't think. Do you? Actually, yeah. You might have to place first in every single race except for the Invitational races. And you unlock a 4th race. And that 4th race is the full Boonta Eve track. Because this is just the training course. It's just like a little short version. And that one is actually pretty hard, too. I know I was talking about Abyss and... Abyss and Grabvine Gateway. Me and Mean Bean were talking about. Yeah, those are probably the hardest ones. I'd say Abyss is harder than Grabvine, considering that I beat Grabvine. But yeah, not easy, not simple. Okay, not gonna lie. You know, may as well take a little peek, take a little look in the junkyard, see what we're working with.
What do you want?
I'm sorry.
Putenanolia!
You didn't have to scream at me.
Oot means.
See, it got a little fixed, and now I can do it again.
Chat, Gadanoalia, Mitwanano Pata. Culpa da Bunky Dunko.
Ooh. Ooh, can I afford it? I can.
Chat, gadanoalia, mitwanano pata. They come here, they look around,
I should
they no
buy
buy.
that.
Why nobody buy?
Honestly, one of the biggest letdowns for Elon Mack is his acceleration. I've noticed kind of sucks.
You banna pihota, Mindia, huh?
We'll move along with
Kalpada
that
banki
guy.
danko. You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your Podracer, I think.
I can't afford it, but I would
Have
love
you
to have
seen
it.
my chance cube?
Alright.
I am betting heavily on Sebulba.
So another thing about this game, if I were to go and say I don't want to play Elon Mack anymore, let's say I want to play the horrible monstrosity that is Podracing, all the upgrades that I got on Elon Mack's ship transfer over to Podracing's ship, so that way when you're unlocking characters as you play through the game, you're not kind of you're incentivized to play whoever you want to play or pick a vehicle for whatever track you're doing, and I do like that. So like obviously Odie Mandrell's stats have gone up since we first saw them because he fucking sucks. Everybody sucks when you first start. You guys got double God. My boy Mars Guo. Look at those stats. Those are just good stats. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really thinking about swapping off of Elon Mack. You know what? Let's do each circuit. I will swap to a different character. I'm gonna make an executive decision for Mars Guo because he's my favorite. He's the best. His pod is fucking massive. I believe all the pods do have different hitboxes, and he has the widest one. So, oh boy. Gonna have some fun with that. But yeah, as you can see, here's all my parts and the conditions of them. And it does just kind of let you, keep your thingadings per ship, per pod. I know I was going to go off of that last one, but, we just locked my boy. We just unlocked my boy. Oh, dear Lord.
The current record holder for this track is Anakin Skywalker.
I didn't get it. God, it's so deep and bassy comparatively to Elon Mack, because he's his Podracer is a plug F Mammoth, I think, or he might have a plug G Titan, I think. I know. No, I think Sebulba has a plug F Mammoth. I can't remember the model. I can't remember the name of the model that Mars Guo flies. But basically, he flies a... this is like a factory-built pod racer. Because traditionally, pod racers... I'm dead. Traditionally, pod racers were just kind of built by the racers and put together and flown. Because pod racing is super illegal. I did it again. Yeah, pods were put together just kind of by their pilots. And flown because it's super illegal. But as pod racing has obviously drawn a massive fucking crowd like this, and gotten super popular and kind of mainstream. Some like that was my bad. Some companies have taken to releasing factory-built pod racers, kind of like have their like Skunk Works sell these factory pod racers, and this is one of them. I believe this is supposed to. Hello.
Oh.
Oh hey, what's up? We're currently live on stream.
Hey, let's go stream.
Yo yo yo, it's my boy Bal and.
What up? What was streaming?
I'm currently streaming Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer for N64.
Let's go, dude.
Why the fuck did one of my motors just exploded for no reason. But yeah, I was talking about, I'm going into fucking pod racing lore because of course, of all the Star Wars things, fucking pod racing is the thing that has absorbed my brain for obvious reasons.
Is this like an How are you playing
No.
this? How are you playing this?
No, I'm playing on a legit N64. I would never emulate video games.
Are you a hacker, man?
No. Woo. Alright, things aren't going so well. So, I unlocked Marsguel, and Marsguel is my undisputed favorite Star Wars character. And he also has, like, one of the best pods in the game. And I'm playing him, and he also has, like, one of the biggest pods in the game. And it kind of sucks, because I keep smacking into shit. Not that I was doing very well before, but... yeah, I'm just kind of like slamming into shit. Like that.
Pod's too big.
Pods.
Damn,
The
bro.
face.
Pod too big.
The face you give you when your pod too big. I know you can't see my face, but you can imagine that my mouth is
I
agape.
already know.
Yeah.
I already knew what face you were.
Whoop. Yeah, this game is so much fun. I was talking about how, like, I play a lot of racing games for, again, obvious reasons.
Oh, you like cars?
This is one of, like, this game is one of the best games when it comes to, like, the sense of speed and feeling like you're absolutely fucking flying. Like, you really do feel like you're going, like, 800 kilometers per hour. But I'm fucking boosting down the fucking straightaway, zipping past these fucking, like, zipping through these fucking tunnels. Fucking flying past all these corners, fucking blowing up every 5 fucking seconds.
I don't think I ever played this game.
There we go.
On the N64?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's very hard.
No time.
Controls do suck. But this was a port of an arcade game. Where you sat in the cockpit from Anakin's pod. And
Oh,
you
yeah,
raced.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I have seen and I've been at arcades that had the Pod Racer arcade game.
I played the game.
I have never played it, and I want to so bad. There's one in Dallas. There's an arcade in Dallas that has it.
It used to have, it used to be at, like, a main event. You can, like, they probably don't have
I'm not gonna lie, Alan, you're a little quiet.
My bad.
No, you good, you good. And I...
No. My
I'm
watch just
dead.
died.
Your watch died? Damn, Smartwatch.
Smartwatch. What other N64 ones do you have?
It's a new
There
lap
we go.
record.
What was that? 2 minutes and 15 seconds. All right, who do I unlock?
Josh, what other N64 games do you have? Is it just like any of them? Any of them you want, or?
Not any of them. So this is the only one that I have just like on hand.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I was just curious because I fuck with the N64.
Oh yeah, N64 is great. I've been kind of wanting to replay Banjo-Kazooie.
Well, I have all that for Xbox. Yeah, it's on the Game Pass.
I
Do you have the Game Pass?
no.
Oh. They just put Borderlands 3, the Ultimate Edition, on the Game Pass. I just downloaded that
Oh
shit.
really? Oh
Yeah.
Oh shit! No, I was gonna say
Ooh, Parker's on one.
Parker. What's he
Parker?
playing?
No, I just see he's on his phone.
Get him in here.
That boy.
Is there a game that you would like to play? I can't be up super later.
Oh, I'm just chilling.
Gotcha.
Oh, you were on, so you do what you do.
Yeah. Boys in the chat.
I'm cooking. I've been drinking since like 3 o'clock today, so
Oh, lucky you. I've been.
I'm
How's
just
that?
like, yeah. You were at work today?
Yeah, I was working. I had yeah, it kind of sucked. I made good hours, but it sucked.
I went roller skating today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we had Summer's birthday party. So it was fun.
Yeah, I saw that on Cody's story. Happy birthday to
Yeah.
Summer.
Yeah. There he is.
Is that who I
My
think it is?
boy. Yeah, it is. I knew it. I saw you were
Bro.
on your phone. I was like, yo, Parker's on his phone. He better pop in here.
Hey Parker, you are live on stream. Do you have anything to say? Thank you.
Spoken
you're
like
welcome.
a true god.
Like a
course.
true god.
You know it. Hold on. It's Soap Hopes. What is it?
Twitch.tv/soaphopes.
Soap Hopes.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, what the fuck are you playing?
He can't have his full real name, soap name.
I did for a while. Cause I mean, okay, hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's take a minute and talk about this.
You're gonna get canceled, dude.
I mean, yeah, probably somebody's gonna be like, "That's not okay." My name, there's nothing. I mean, there's some stuff inherently wrong, but there's nothing like. My name is a play. So my name on Twitch, John Parker Brooks. Thank you, John Parker Brooks.
I'm clipping this.
Oh God.
You will not get away with this.
So my
did you just dox him on stream?
Yeah.
No, that's his name on Twitch.
Oh, he doxed it.
That's his name on Twitch.
I doxed myself. I don't give a fuck.
He lives at 123 Fake Street.
Look me up.
That actually might get me banned. Even just joking like that. But
rip.
yeah, so my name is Soap Hopes on Twitch. That is like the third or fourth iteration of my name. Hey, there was my OG original soap name. Then there was Soap Cleans, and then there was just Soap, because people just call me Soap online.
Soap, yeah.
And then now there's Soap Hopes. Soap cleans. Why did my viewers tick up right as I'm describing this? But soap hopes. I don't really like it. It's just what was on the top of my head because I couldn't use soap cleans because that's part of like an old Twitch account that I don't have access to anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's my OG. I can't use soap because there is a Twitch streamer named Soap. And then there's and then I have a my OG name, which is still on Steam. I like my name, and it is Soap the Ethnic Cleanser, because soap is a thing that cleans. And you know, I was so like, honestly, it's a clever name. It's a clever name. Soap the Ethnic Cleanser. It's just people don't like the ethnic cleanser part, and I kind of understand that, and that's why I switched it to Soap Cleans.
Yeah.
I understand. Don't worry. I understand that is kind of a questionable name, but you know what? It is clever, and I see that. I see that my. I can see that my brother is in chat, but he probably won't respond.
All right.
But
So we trying a game?
We can, yeah.
We got Parker in the chat, bro.
Parker, what games you got? You got Helldivers, Parker?
Yeah, I do.
You want to play Helldivers?
Yo, I'm so down.
I'm down. Wait, what the
Cool.
fuck are you playing right now?
I was playing. Do I have what?
Zomboid. I've got a dedicated 24-hour server for Zomboid up.
I do not have it downloaded,
Zomboid.
and it's a little late for me to be playing Zomboid. Because I do need to go to bed in a little while.
That game.
Past Orange, the Ethnic Cleanser. Okay. I was playing the N64 Star Wars pod racing game.
Eek.
Yes, there he is, Mars Guo, the greatest character in all of Star Wars lore.
You should be able to play as Sebulba.
You can. You have to unlock him, though. We've got all your favorites, like Aldar Beto, Ebe Endicott, Dud Bolt,
Oh, yeah.
Gasgano. Bro, they got
Those are my
Clegg
favorites.
Holdfast. Dude.
Wait,
Dude,
Oh no way, Glenn
they got
Holdfast, bro.
Fud Sang. They have fucking
Oh, they got
Fud
fucking
Sang.
Fud Sang.
The thing
bro,
out of
not
my
Fud
fucking
Sang,
nightmares. If I saw that in my house at 3 a.m.,
bro. Bro,
I
look
am
at him go.
jumping.
Look at him go.
I know, look at him
I
go.
would chase him down
Dude,
the
Bro,
hallway.
he booing. He's booing. He's straight.
He'd be
Chase
running
him
down
down.
my hallway in the
Fud
dark.
Sang. Fud Sang, my boy.
Okay, so
I
Fud
didn't know he
Sang.
was chill like that.
Fud Sang, the lore, he has like interesting lore around him. Because, you know, it's Star Wars, everything has lore. So Fud Sang is a pod racer from the planet Uvo. He's not from Uvo 4. Uvo 4 is where he's incarcerated because Uvo 4 is a prison moon. And they host pod races on Uvo 4, which is really funny because pod racing is like super illegal. But they host it on this prison planet, and he is a pod racer, and then he was incarcerated because he's also a piece of shit. And the warden of the prison lets him leave the prison only so he can pod race. And the prison provides him with the pod, which is an old piece of shit that is constantly falling apart. But he shows just enough promise with a piece of shit pod that they let him pod race.
That sounds like the perfect existence.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah. Also, he's a fucking thing out of my nightmares, and I like to imagine out of the warden's nightmares. And the warden just doesn't want him fucking in the prison. I know in lore the warden hates Fud Sang, but he lets him pod race because one, it makes the prisoners happy, and two, he fucking hates Fud Sang. And I think in lore he wants Fud Sang to die pod racing.
He's like the elephants in Luca.
I think that's lore. That might be somebody else.
Looks like a
Bullseye Navwar looks like a Pokemon.
What? That's terrible. It's like a fucking creepypasta Pokemon.
Odie Mandrell.
I remember him.
Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel. I think Rats Tyrell is in this game, and Rats Tyrell is the pod racer that crashes in the cave in the movie in episode 1. He crashes into a like stalactite because he gets distracted, and then he looks forward and he screams. And in the original cut of the movie, the full director's cut, his family is watching, and they watch him die. They're like sitting right next to.
Damn.
Yeah, in the lore, in the extended universe, his son goes on to champion against pod racing and eventually succeeds in getting it completely banned.
Damn.
Yeah, because he watched his father die at in fucking the Boonta Eve.
He's a reformed king.
Yeah.
No, I actually watched episode 1 recently, and
Yeah.
my opinion has completely done a 180 as far as the prequels go. I think they're actually not as bad.
I like
Yeah.
my prequels.
Yeah,
I
I've
think they're kind of interesting as far as like the political intrigue goes, because it's kind of like it's kind of like an introspection into like the mind at the time. It was like the early 2000s. fucking
Yeah.
Iraq.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Mean
Good
Bean
point, good
Machine
point.
113, Mean Bean, says that you can trash talk with a track fave pre-race. How do you do that?
Do it.
How do you do that? You need to tell me right now. I want to say some fucking.
Yo.
I want to say some COD lobby stuff.
Talk that smack.
Hold on. Who's? I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna get the fucking. Okay, we got lucky. We didn't get fucking Disney hammered for the fucking menu music. I think.
Oh yeah, I can't hear anything. I'm assuming you have this muted. Press hold Z.
There's no music. You can look around if you hold Z in the menu. Hold on.
You gotta keep it held
Yeah.
whenever you're hitting start.
Oh, keep it held when you're starting the race?
Yeah.
Okay, so like when it's counting down, press and hold it?
I don't know.
I'm waiting
assuming
for
so.
Mean Bean to respond. I can see my chat.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Turn that chat off.
You
Alright,
don't need the
who's-
chat.
Alright,
Press
we're gonna try this. Who do we play?
When you click the start race.
I said who do we play? Who do we
cool.
race?
No,
I was-
being responded.
So wait, were we not playing Helldivers?
No, like when you click start race. Uh-oh. We can play Helldivers in just a second. I just want to try fucking talking shit.
So
I kind of want to see this shit.
I'm down. I'm down to see this shit talking.
Alright, I'm about to do it.
Talk
God,
that
that
shit.
looks terrifying. The little icon of the person. There's like only one eyeball visible. It looks crazy. Unhinged even.
Yeah, Rats Tyrell. Yeah. Yeah, that is kind of a weird image. I also love how he's a perfect triangle.
He's awesome. I wish I
Yeah.
could be him.
Same. Alright.
Oh, there's Jawas in here. Jawas. I don't like Jawas that much.
Like I know, I don't fuck with the Jawas.
I don't fuck with the
Yeah.
Jawas, bro.
Fuck the Jawas. I don't fuck Jawas.
I was
It's the
playing,
little human boy, born on Tatooine.
Is it
Anakin
working? I
Skywalker.
can't tell.
Well, let's hope he can just finish the race.
Let's go. That's a big one.
Okay, I don't think it worked.
Whoa.
Let me try again.
This game looks awesome.
Yes, it's very good. Alright, so press and hold Z when you click start
He's the
race.
only-
Oh my god, you can!
Yo.
Taco crispa.
Gago Crispa! Oh my god.
man.
I never knew you could do that, and I'm so happy that you can. You're heading for a burnout, Pally. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
The current record holder for this track.
Again! Oh my
Anakin
god, that's actually
Skywalker.
fucking cool. I'm gonna fucking kill Rats Tyrell for a second time.
God tier, dude.
Was this like a PS1 game?
Oh, this is N64.
N64.
Okay, so it was around.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful.
it only kind of sucks to control. And actually, it doesn't. Oh, you can destroy this. It doesn't control that bad. Probably not nearly as bad as you think it does. It's very twitchy. Why did I get that much height? It's very twitchy. Steering.
Twitch RACER.
Yeah. I'm on Twitch.
Twitch RACER.
Yo.
Hey guys, we're flying.
I don't play this.
I haven't either. I'm only like level 7.
Wait, double tap.
Pussy Wumpa, Scorcher Clunky,
You can! You can make them fucking talk? Oh my god.
Boshka! Pussy Wumpa, Scorcher Clunky.
Alright, calm down. You can't say that on this platform.
Wait, let's see.
You can make them trash talk by double tapping R.
Wait, what did he say? He said,
Whoa,
Oh,
I
he's-
got hit him with that R to R. Bro.
he said Yoko.
Whatever he said sounded like he said poos. I have seen Sebulba use his flame jet. I have had him set me on fire, the little bastard. Shuba! Alright, guys.
Voodoo. Voodoo was actually something they
Hoodoo.
used in.
Oh, bro, I've got like
Yeah.
no samples.
Shit is poodoo, bro.
Alright, let me swap the stream over.
My Parker